tonight's game?
I thought it was a better effort than last night. I thought we, definitely had a better start, and I thought certainly weren't giving up much in the first period. So it was kind of a tight first period. Thought second period was better than what our second periods have been throughout the year. However, I think there was our power play wasn't clicking the same as it has, and I thought our penalty kill was overall good. We just made a big mistake behind the net there that opened up a guy all alone on a scrum battle. Misread there by by our guys, and at the end of the day, I thought the effort was in position. It's just the take charge of getting the win was what I think we were hoping for, and it didn't get it done tonight.
Yeah, you guys seem to struggle with the breakout tonight. What did you see with that?
Yeah, absolutely. We struggled. We knew they were going to pinch. We know their system, and our guys had to have poise with the puck, knowing what they're doing versus what we're doing. And sometimes there's a bypass situation, and sometimes there's a little touch buddy pass to a center underneath or a weak side D, and we tended to fumble pucks, and then it would just come back down your throat. It didn't always come back to haunt us but it could have, and I think that's something we've got to definitely improve on.
Mm-hmm.
The team looked fatigued out there. Do you guys think it might have to do with playing 6 games in roughly 13 days here and with a lingering sickness going around?
Yeah, I mean, there could be, but at the end of the day, I just think, you just got to buckle down. You get to third period like that and had some good scoring chances for, and obviously we had some chances against. And it's just detailing it and fighting through that internal drive of getting the job done. And I think that's certainly a better, I thought, effort than last night, but I think at the end of the day we needed to get it done, and we need to put in a little more effort.
Okay. Any thoughts on, it seemed to be like a little bit of a passing mentality out there tonight. Do you guys think, or do you think that we should maybe transition to more of a shooting, or shoot first, ask questions later? Or?
Yeah, I think we talked about it a little bit last night, just in terms of the mixing and matching, having the pretty plays with passing that you're referring to, where you have a guy wide open, kind of an east-west play into a chance. But then there's also the muck kind of play where you jam plays and you get shot tips and box-out situations offensively to where you get to that second puck and it's not as pretty, but it's just as effective. And I certainly agree with that we needed to get that in as part of our game, because the best teams that do both generate the most offense. Because you're going to always have different types of style of teams. Some teams play wide open, some teams play more box it up and kind of a less of a track meet, more of a structured game like they did. And it doesn't look as fun to watch maybe entertainment-wise, but what's effective is getting pucks to the net and grease, and it's still fun to watch because of that effort, and we need to get that back.
Talk about the way your team responded after they went up 1-0.
I thought we responded, and we've been pretty resilient all year to come back and find a way to get in the game and be right to the end. But I think, at the end of the day, when you play good teams, and we've played a lot of good hockey teams this year, you got to play a full 60 minutes to the best of your ability, and to give yourself a chance every night, to where you don't flip coins and go, gee, I wish I would have had that one, to where you mature and you earn it through your work ethic and a commitment as a group. And I do think the guys worked hard, but I think we just got to get to that next level of our ceiling as a team, to where we actually play, the 200-foot game as well as the skill game.
Bowling Green takes 5 out of 6 points this weekend, games that you guys could have really needed. How do you guys move on from this weekend?
Well, I think you reflect and then you move on. I mean, you have to. I think that's sports. I think you got to review the video and go through the weekend where we didn't do well, certain things that we did well, and try to pick up where we left off and get some rest, regroup, and then come back this week with a great week of practice before we head to Bemidji.
A lot of style points with the goals tonight. Ray with the deke, and then Brian with the toe drag. Just talk about those goals.
Yeah, beautiful goal by Ray. I mean, great pass by Smitty. He made a deception play at the blue line, which faked the guy out who was stepping up, and then he made a nice touch play over to Ray, who was coming down the middle with speed, and made a great deke for a beautiful goal. And then obviously Brian made a beautiful move on their defenseman, got the puck behind him by making that move, but then he stayed on his feet, and he kind of has that power forward ability, and he's learning to play that way. That's going to be the pro type of player he needs to be, where it's not just skill, but also using that frame and that skating and that power with his shot. He's got a great release, so they're beautiful goals for sure.